Well, we got some cruise news from Carnival. They released that they're gonna start to be profitable again. Plus, Norwegian Cruise Line does something shocking and reverses. They threw that Uno reverse and they reversed their pre-cruise testing policy. We have those stories and more on today's episode of the Cruise News Live Quick Takes. Welcome back to the Cruise News Live Quick Takes. My name is Tyler. Thank you so much for joining me for today's show. Again, we have stories from Carnival and Norwegian Cruise Line. But first, if you are new to the show, we ask that you do hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so you're notified every time we post another one of these shows. So let's get started with Norwegian Cruise Line, because Norwegian Cruise Line did go ahead and threw that Uno reverse and reversed their pre-cruise testing policy, because last month Norwegian Cruise Line again announced a policy change for COVID-19 testing before setting sail. However, they did throw that Uno reverse card and reverse that decision. So again, the original policy was beginning in November. Norwegian Cruise Line said beginning on January 17th, 2022, it would only require passengers to take a test once at home, and it was dropping the testing passengers at the pier. However, in the Uno reverse, Norwegian decided to say, well, you know what, due to this new variant going around and a whole bunch of other factors, that they're still going to require testing at the pier. So yeah, as mentioned, Norwegian strongly encourages guests to take a PCR test within 4 days of sailing as an added precaution. And if you can't get a PCR test done within 4 days, an antigen test will meet that requirement. However, this is not required. Again, it's strongly encouraged. Kind of like other cruise lines with the protocols, strongly encouraged. Like you have Carnival with their boosters, which is strongly encouraged. So yeah, there you go. That's the news with Norwegian. They're Uno reversing their testing decision, going back to terminal testing, which I know is it's a pretty expensive thing to do, the terminal testing. I know this move to get rid of terminal testing has been probably due to multiple factors, but I think one of the major factors was cost. It does cost a lot of money to run the labs at the port, also use up the spaces. I know here in Canaveral, Disney Cruise Line had to move their sailings from Saturday to Sunday because of Norwegian using up the testing facilities in their terminals. So now let's sail over to Carnival, because they announced some profitability in the second half of 2022. So again, Carnival Corporation expects to return to profitable in the second half of 2022, according to Arnold Donald, who is the president and CEO of Carnival. And as for 2023, he expects the revenue to be higher than it was in 2019. Of course, this makes sense as they have more bigger ships coming online, such as the Jubilee Celebration, some other AIDA ships. They also have some of their joint China venture, which is producing some ships nowadays. Again, numbers are looking high for Carnival. Another reason why these numbers and the profitability is looking so high is because more ships are resuming sailings. And over the weekend, the Carnival Sunshine and Carnival Liberty did resume sailings out of Florida again on a Sunday afternoon after sitting idle for nearly 22 months. Both ships re-entered service ahead of schedule due to Carnival Horizon having to be taken out of service for propulsion issues. So as for these ships, Carnival Sunshine will run a few cruises from both Port Everglades and Port of Miami before repositioning to Charleston, South Carolina for Bahamas and Caribbean cruises beginning in early January. And as for Carnival Liberty is restarting operations from Miami and will remain there until late January 2022 before heading up to Port Canaveral. Hey, let me know down in the comments below if you are upset that Norwegian threw an Uno reverse in pre-cruise testing, and also let us know if you're upset that Carnival moved these ships. Let us know down in the comments below, and on the way out, make sure you like and subscribe so you're notified when we do more shows just like this. Have a Merry Christmas.